Hello, this is Doomferno, and today we're looking at what 300 hours of completely free-to-play gets you in Throne and Liberty. Now, Throne and Liberty is an MMORPG, an Asian MMO from NCSoft, and has a pay-to-win element to it. Basically, if you throw some money in the game, you can get on the higher end of gear and can be really good in PvP. It also requires skill, but like I said, today we're looking at what 300 hours of free-to-play gameplay gets you in this game. So let's dive right into it. I'm gonna show the character first. It's a bow and staff gameplay character here, so as you can see, this is the combat power that we're currently sitting on. It's 3784, and this is the stats allocated. Now, like I said, this is completely free to play. I have not put any real money into the game, and 3784 currently gives me the option to do all the content in the game. There is nothing that's gatekept from me. This is how the character looks. We're gonna check out the gear. As you can see, it's not the best in slot currently, but we're slowly getting there. And as you can see at the traits, all the items are not with full traits yet, but like I said, we're slowly getting there. The reason why it's not fully traded yet, it is because I'm still enjoying doing the dungeons, and with the current combat power, like I said, we can do whatever we want in the game. The next gear that I will be switching, I'm thinking of switching the violet signet into the other dimensional band, just because of the runes that I can get, and as you can see, the cooldown speed and strength on it. But this is a pretty good ring, so I'm gonna be switching this next probably, and the divine mask into shadow harvester mask. Now we're gonna check the inventory a little bit. Hopefully, if you already played the game, you will know that if you're doing random dungeons, you get these chests that give you the shard, and you can get to choose what shard you have. As you can see, from 1-star dungeon I have something over 200 chests, 2-star I have something over 100, and this is what you have a chance of getting from the 1-star dungeons. It basically gets you the opportunity to use it, one of these or two, to get a chest with certain gear on it, and this is what you have a chance to get from the 2-star dungeons. Basically, you have 12 shards in a chest. What else do we have here? Is a bunch of food. This is for upgrading. A bunch of runes. Next thing I'm gonna show you is the storage chest. Here we go. Like I said, the next thing, here it is. I have the shadow harvester mask, and I will be switching to it very soon because I do have the shadow harvester boots on me, and there is a 2-set effect that you can see. The critical damage increases by 14%, so I'll be switching to this next as soon as I get the blessings up. As you can see, on the divine I have blessing into 1080, which is pretty good. The rest of the gear is for upgrading or something that can be put in the auction house. We'll go to the auction house in a little bit, show you how that works. This is probably what also I'm gonna switch soon, the necklace from the clasp to the slayer. And this is the band that I'm probably gonna switch. I have already 2 of these with max health on it, which is a pretty good trait, and I have one with buff duration. These are the sapphire with really bad traits, but we can use trait stones to maybe switch these. It also gets unlock stones. So basically, these are the materials. Now a little bit about the auction house and the lucent, which is the currency that you get with real money. If you put real money in the game, this is the currency that you're gonna get. Now again, I did not put any money in the game. This is completely free to play gameplay, again with 300 hours. And as you can see, I have a good portion of lucent on it, and like I said, I'm not fully traded yet on the items. I can use the lucent to get full trades, but if I do that, then the gear that I will get from the dungeons will eventually go to the auction house to sell it. And as you can see, once you put a sales price on it, there is also a tax percentage, and this is what you get when you actually sell the item. So if I fully trade now and then I just put everything I would get from the dungeons, I would just get a little bit less lucent than I spent, and I would go into minus. And like I said, with the current combat power, a little bit over 3700, I can do all the content in the game. Now this is just to show how you get lucent in the game. Basically I'm selling trades or full items. This is like a little bit on the lower end of the lucent, as you can see, 15, 19, 11. Then we get a little bit to the mid-range, like 44, 50. We have one here for 134. It's pants with debuff duration, a good trade. Here we have one with 180. It's the ring with max health. It sold for 180 like 2 weeks ago. Then we have a little bit on the low end, 16, the mid-range 54. We have staff cooldown speed 145. We have a chest 200, another one for 100, and we have a cloak here for 338, which you get after tax 263 lucent. So basically you can get this currency in the game if you just play the game as free to play. What you would eventually use the lucent is probably battle pass. I already bought this battle pass and it's fully completed up to level 50. Just to show you, this is a battle pass that I didn't get. It has 25 levels on it. It is like a Christmassy, New Year's Eve battle pass, and I didn't think it would be worth getting this one. You have a nice little outfit. Other than that, you get these books that you can use. The training points for the mastery is always nice. You get an amitoy, again active and passive skill growth book. And basically the thing that is most worth is these unlock stones, as they are rare, but I decided that I'm not gonna purchase this one. Now usually the battle pass goes for 500 lucent. And here I'm gonna show you the skills and the mastery that I just mentioned. Level 15 mastery, it's up to 38%. This is the skill tree and how it goes. And like I said, with this current combat power that I'm sitting on, I can do 1-star, 2-star dungeons. Not everything is gonna be a piece of cake. Again, depends on the party that you're gonna get, but with that combat power and like I said, completely free to play, you will be playing this game and having fun. PvP is also fun. Now if you're gonna get someone that paid for everything and is fully traded, you can get like up to 4.2, 4200 combat power. And if it's a tank that's pay to win, it's not gonna be very fun fighting, but again, that doesn't restrict you from playing every single content piece in the game. I'm also gonna show you the secondary trades, cooking and fishing. This is pretty high level, and expedition is completely maxed out. The rest of what I have in the storage is basically cooking materials, some shards, stuff from fishing, some lithographs, ink, basically every material that you can get for in the game, you can get it free to play. So yeah, that's what 300 hours of completely free to play gets you in Throne and Liberty. You can have fun in the game, especially if you're in a good and active guild like the one I am. Shout out to everybody in the guild. And yeah, well, basically that is it. I just wanted to show what this game gets you if you're thinking of jumping back in the game, if you've already played it and you found yourself in a sort of doorstep where you need to put money in the game, or completely playing free to play. Now you know that you can get there. It's a little bit on a slower pace than actually throwing money in the game, but like I said, you can have fun in the game free to play and be competitive and do PvE and PvP. So that would be it. Like I said again, 300 hours completely free to play, Throne and Liberty. That is it. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Have fun.